Does cold calling still work? Well, the answer is it depends. And in this video, I'm going to go through what it depends on. But if you get it right, you can increase your response rate to at least 50%. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video that helps you with your cold calling techniques. This approach that I'm going to talk about is embedded in everything we do. And we've been able to use it to get a 50% response rate on our cold calls and our email response rate. And I'll talk about the email response rates in this video as well. You can always read about our approach and our techniques and our method in our book, Sales Made Easy for Entrepreneurs, and you can get it on Amazon, and I've put the link in the description below. If you understand this one technique, this one simple concept, you're going to improve your cold calling rate, your emailing prospecting rate instantly. And that simple concept is a basic of human interaction, and it's called curiosity. Curiosity, what's it all about? Curiosity is the reason we engage in conversation with each other. If you're not curious about what someone has to say, why would you bother listening to them? Usually you don't. Think about even if you're flipping the channels on the TV or browsing through video on YouTube, something catches your eye and makes you curious so that you're willing to engage with that video, with that TV channel, that TV show, or that person. That's the power of curiosity. It draws someone in to something you've said or something you've written. There's two principles involved in creating curiosity. First one is perceived value. You want to present to someone the value you deliver, the perceived value, i.e. that person's perceived value of something that you're offering. That perceived value is the foundation for someone being interested because obviously they value it. So they're interested in what you have to say. The second principle is to be brief. Keep it short, concise, and to the point. Once you've made your point, you have to shut up. You have to let it sit for a bit and let them respond and see if you get a response. Because then you know that they're going to be interested in what you have to say and what you're selling. They're going to at least be willing to have a conversation. So before we dig deeper into the topic, what's your response rate on cold calls or emails? Let us know in the comments below. Love to hear about them. Love to hear what you've experienced, and maybe we can give you some pointers and help. So that basis of curiosity, what's it all about? You have to present your perceived value. Well, how do you present your perceived value? You have to start by selling your value, not your product. And you may hear this theme common in a lot of the videos that we produce here on the channel. That value is crucial. That is what stimulates the conversation. And why does it work? Because when you present your value to someone, and it's the value that you deliver, and if you want to know how to do that, how to create your value statement, your value message, you can follow this link and you can check out a video on how to craft that value message. But once you have your value message, what makes it work is that it provides glimpses. The key to prospecting and generating cold calls that work and leaving messages, because today, basically, let's face it, you're not likely to get someone live. You're probably going to leave a voicemail message, or you're probably going to send them an email. But the key to having that work is not to present everything. It's to present a glimpse into how you can help them, a glimpse into the value you deliver to them. And that is the key to creating curiosity, because there's a simple approach. And I saw someone do this, but it's really simple, and it has to do with how we're curious about everything. If I ask you a simple question and I just say, guess what? What's your response? Do you respond to me and say, what? That's curiosity, because I've given you a glimpse into something, but you haven't got all the details. So you want the details. Tell me more. What? What do you mean? So curiosity is about presenting glimpses of the value you deliver and then waiting for the response and letting it happen. So keep in mind that if you pitch your product, in other words, you may send a message or send an email or leave a voicemail message with something like, hi, my name is, I work for, I am a. Every time you're using that word I and you're referring to yourself and I sell this product, you're not presenting your value. You are pushing away that prospect from engaging with you because they don't have a reason. You're leaving it to them to come up with the reason they should call you back or that they should respond. And that is why you probably don't have the highest rate of response that you could be getting. If you start out with your value message, like it might be, hi, my name's Rob Kinch with Get More Sales Academy, and we make sales easy for entrepreneurs. That simple statement, we make sales easy for entrepreneurs, creates curiosity because they might ask, well, how do you make sales easy? Because my perception of sales is that it's really hard and that I have to have lots of years of training to make it work for me. So how can you make sales easy? And that's the basic concept. Speaking to something that individual is looking for, not something you deliver. I mean, what's the product? It's simply training. We provide training, on-demand training. But if I say we provide on-demand training, their perception is going to be, well, sales is difficult. I'll never learn it. Why would I need training right now? I've got other things to do in my business. Instead of presenting sales made easy, well, how do you do that? And now we can have a discussion later once I understand your perception of sales. Principle 2 is be brief, shut up. So if you are leaving a voicemail, you can't leave a dissertation and expect them to listen to it, because within 5 seconds of listening to that voicemail, click the delete button. Okay? Or in an email, you have a short paragraph, not even a paragraph, a short sentence that they're going to read, and then they're going to decide whether this is worthwhile or not. So you have to be brief. You have to keep it very tight and very concise. And that's why it's so important that you really are speaking to your value, because that's what's going to create the curiosity. It's okay to have silence in a regular conversation. When you create curiosity, let's say you're at a networking event and you're presenting your value proposition or value message and you're creating curiosity with it, you don't want to come back and just jump all over that person. You really want to sit back, and we have a law in sales called shut up and listen. You want to listen, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to listen. So silence is okay. Wait for the response. And with voicemail or email, it's easy because you're going to know, because they actually respond. They actually call you back, or they send you an email in response to your email, and ask for more information. So what's the best way to create glimpses of value? You can read about this in our book, and we talk about it in one of the chapters, and it has to do with motivators. What motivates a prospect to take action on something? And there's three categories of motivators. One is German Shepherds. So a German Shepherd is something that's going on in their business, in their industry, in their situation that they're running away from. Picture a German Shepherd and a postman, right? You get that picture of that German Shepherd and a post and the mail guy, and he sees the German Shepherd in the backyard. He's chasing him out of the backyard. So you're running away from something. It's something painful that might be causing you to really be looking for something. Okay. The next one is gold medal. And there's some people, some companies that really want to be the best. So picture a gold medal, an athlete that's willing to go through a struggle to be the best, to sit on the podium and win the gold medal. And that is sometimes a motivator. Some companies are looking for that. They're looking to be the best or the highest quality or have the best customer satisfaction rating. So that's what a gold medal motivator might look like. And then there's a lot of companies that really just want to follow the herd. So picture that herd of cows that's just wandering through the field, but they're walking, or they're what's the word? Not walking. Well, yeah, I guess cows are walking. They're walking as a herd, following the herd. They've got a leader and they're all walking together. They're all following herd to go to the next blade of grass or the next water hole. So a lot of companies, that's what they're looking for. They don't like to be the first. They may have a German Shepherd, but they also want to know that there's someone else doing it. So you want to incorporate one or all three of those motivators in your value message, because those are really the things that are going to cause them to engage and engage with you and call you back or return your email. So a framework that we use just to tidy this up for email or voicemail. Usually you want to start with who you are. Hi, my name is Rob Kinch. And I like to position it as we have never met. I usually put that in a voicemail or an email because that's one of the things that goes through someone's head. Where do I know you from? Are you a stranger? So let them know we're strangers. The next thing, after you've positioned who you are, that you want to present to them, you want to tap into the follow the herd idea and basically say that I'm on the team that works with companies, geographic area, whatever it may be that fits their herd. So what herd are they in? And you want to be relevant to that herd because that makes them believe, it adds credibility to you saying that I'm already working in your industry. The next step is tapping into that most relevant value point and the value you deliver, but tapping into something that might be a German Shepherd or a gold medal. It may be that you improved or you help companies improve something with a percentage, throwing numbers in there. You want to throw numbers in there if you've got them. And you want to take the thing that's the most motivating, that's from the experience you have already. So when you leave that voicemail message, those are the key points that you want to attach. But then that's it. You want to cut it short. That's all you need. And you're looking for a response. If you can tap into curiosity, leverage those motivators, then we can guarantee you're going to get them to call you back, return your email, and you can look forward to a 50% response rate or maybe even more. If you're struggling with sales, you can reach out to us, reach out to me at rob at Get More Sales Academy. The link is in the description below. Or you can access any one of our resources. Everything's listed in the description below. All the links are there. You can access and enroll in a free course that we offer at Get More Sales Academy. Go ahead and download our 7-step guide that makes sales easy. Or you can actually reach out to Amazon and buy our book and just get a sense of everything we're talking about. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And in case you missed it, be sure to check out this video on how to be successful in sales without manipulating or convincing people. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.